I am the Nature Hacker, and this is your world. So today I want to talk about you and how I'm thankful for you. And it's been overwhelming today to have people email me and tell me that they're thankful for me and listing out everything that I've helped them with, or just thanking me for doing what I'm doing and things like that. And it really touches me because um, you know I know that when I take an objective look at my products, my channel, my website, I realize that I don't necessarily make it easy for you. I don't necessarily um, I don't have fancy packaging and nice marketing and customer reviews all over the place and stuff. And part of that is I don't want the regulation. I don't want to catch the attention of the FDA and things like that. I want to stay under the radar, and I don't want all of that hoopla. Our society is just very problematic right now. I mean, you're just not allowed to live out your destiny and just do whatever you want to do. You have to get licenses, you have to get registrations, you have to follow their draconian rules. You have to, like literally, if the FDA had what they wanted on me, I would not be able to say anything about my products other than list the ingredients. That's the only thing that I'd really be allowed to do. So, I think you need to be aware of that so you can push back against this horrible draconian regulation and system. But I wouldn't be exaggerating when I say that it's not me, it's you. If you get healed using my products, if your health improves using my products or my recommendations or whatever, that is not me, that's you, okay? The Bible says that the wise man or woman basically draws out wisdom from someone, kind of as like buried jewels and stuff. It's like you picking my brain. That's what a wise person would do. You recognize that I have a lot of knowledge, that I've gained a lot of knowledge, and that you try to dig into my brain and try to get that jewel that can really help you. And I try to make it as easy as I possibly can. I try to give you as good of advice as possible and things like that, and try to be proactive in helping you. But really, it's oh man, it's the reward belongs to you for doing that. The reward belongs to you to figuring stuff out, to be willing to experiment, and try different things and try my advice and things like that. Because I can tell you, if it was me, my family would be totally, healed or whatever, but they're not. My family hasn't benefited 1/10 of what some of you have benefited. So that just goes to show it's not me, it's not what I can do, it's you. It's literally your faith. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a spiritual leader or anything like that, but what I'm saying is that I've stepped out in faith. The way I've got all of this information, the way I've got all this knowledge, the way I've been able to formulate these products, the way I've been able to figure this stuff out, is because I stepped out in faith. I stepped off of a cliff not knowing whether or not I would fall. And I was willing to take that risk. I was willing to take that risk, not only for my health, but for yours, to help you. So, for you to benefit, what really it turns out, I mean, maybe I wish it wasn't this way, but this is the way it is it takes faith. You have to step out in faith to get the benefit, to receive the, healing. And I can't do everything. I can give you a lot. I've done a ton of legwork. I can put you on the right track. But there are some things that I haven't solved yet. Some things that I don't even know about yet, obviously. So I don't have all of the answers, but, I have a lot. And I can help with a lot of different problems. And it takes that faith. It takes that step of faith. Like Jesus Jesus couldn't just go around heal whoever he wanted. You know, like in Galilee, it says that he wasn't able to do miracles because the people didn't believe. You know, it's similar to like family. It's like maybe my family just like, oh, it's just Marcus. I mean, what does he know? You know, or you know, in Galilee, they were like, oh, it's just Jesus. We know him. He's nothing special. You know, so they don't believe. They don't have faith. And he can't do anything. You know, and you know, whenever he healed somebody, he says, your faith made you well. Your faith has healed you. You know, so it's you. It's you. It takes your faith. I have faith to be able to gain what I've gained, but you have to have faith to be able to also gain it. I mean, look, I didn't originate everything, okay? I researched. I found other scientists who stepped out in faith to do research that wasn't funded by the university, research that wasn't popular, research that might get them in trouble for doing in their institution. They stepped out in faith to create that research, to do that. I stepped out in faith to find it. I stepped out in faith to incorporate it into my mind, into my understanding, into my lifestyle. It's where my faith meet their faith. And then where your faith meets my faith, you can also gain what I've, you know, accomplished, what I've been able to do. So, you know, this is just, it's a circle, it's sharing, it's stepping out, it's taking risks, it's being idealistic, knowing that there has to be a way. So, I just want to thank you. I wouldn't be able to have done anything without you. I wouldn't have had any accomplishments without you. I wouldn't have been able to heal anyone unless they had stepped out in faith on their own. You know, so it's not me, it's you. So thank you. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for what you're doing. I mean, I wish, you know, I wish the world was better. You know, it's sad that, you know, people can make millions by taking advantage of people, but people can hardly stay afloat by helping people. You know, there's a disconnect, there's a problem, there's something wrong with our society. So, you know, having that thanks really helps me, you know, to encourage me to keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm never going to stop. You know, I feel like I'm the Doc Holliday, you know. You know, Doc Holliday didn't quite make enough money being a doctor, so he had to gamble. You know, he had to, you know, and he was smart enough to make money gambling. I mean, I've played in you know, in poker tournaments. I've played in one poker tournament. I got third place out of like hundreds of people, won hundreds of dollars doing that. You know, so I could actually live the Doc Holliday life, but gambling, it's too risky. To be honest with you, it's too risky. I'm a very stable sort of person. I'm a person who figures out how to arrange things in a way that makes things stable, that makes things reproducible and reliable. So you know, I will take risks where there's a potential benefit for humanity, but I'm not going to take just a risk just for my own, you know, financial gain. You know, I'm not willing to take risks for that. So I'm not going to do the gambling thing like Doc Holliday did, but, you know, I will do, you know, I'll do a job or, you know, whatever. I have other skills, marketable skills, so I can, you know, find a job and I can do the doctor thing on the side. So that is what's going on. But anyway, this video is to thank you and to tell you that it's not me, it's you. You know, you found this channel. You were the one, you know, if the things that I've said have benefited you, you were the one who saw past the superficiality. You didn't say, oh, this guy's a frickin' nut job just looking at what I look like with messed up hair, no shirt on and stuff, and clicked away. No, you stepped out in faith to see what it was I was saying. You stepped beyond the superficiality. You went beyond superficiality to gain this info. So it's not me, it's you. So thank you this Thanksgiving. Take care.